Hello all and welcome to All Red. Well, reports are that Martin Zubimendi has rejected Liverpool. He has said no to Liverpool by two separate accounts, Spanish accounts. The first being Relevo, and I'll try to use my limited Spanish knowledge to translate this. Actually, I'll have someone else do it, but I'll read you the translation. The text here says the midfielder from San Sebastian passes on the offer from the English team to continue being part of Real Sociedad. Zubimendi rejects Liverpool. I have one more report here as well from Picon, Jorge C. Picon. It says the Basque player backs out after agreeing with the English club 2 weeks ago. Real Sociedad's efforts to convince him paid off. So, apparently, Martin Zubimendi had said yes to Liverpool, and now, for whatever reason, we don't know, he has decided to reject them. And I would have a hard time believing that these reports are not true, unless these are completely false reports in an effort to discourage Liverpool from doing anything else. Which would be kind of bizarre. It's happened before, of course, but this seems like it's off. Seems like Zubimendi is not going to be a Liverpool player, which I am rather surprised by, and obviously very disappointed. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. Zubimendi off. Zubimendi to Liverpool. Not happening. How will the club respond to this? I'm very curious. Obviously, we know what happened last summer, after we did not get Caicedo or Lavia. Obviously, that worked out in our favor. I think we all wanted Caicedo last summer, and we're all disappointed when Chelsea landed him instead of us. But you look in hindsight at what happened, and we dodged a bullet. Like Klopp said, we dodged two bullets, and we ended up getting Endo instead for an insane fraction of the price. Now, what do Liverpool do at this point? Perhaps Gravenberch. Perhaps Gravenberch slots in there and becomes the missing six that we thought we needed. I still don't really want to think about that right now, because I think Zubimendi would have been a very good player. Now, I will say this. I do think we have dodged a bullet here, if this is true, because why would we want to force a player to come play for Liverpool against his will, even if he said yes and was still having second thoughts or doubts, to get a player to come over here who wasn't completely 100% sold, was not completely ready to come to Liverpool, the honor of a lifetime, then we don't want him. We don't want Zubimendi. If that's his attitude, to say, fine, I'll come for the money, or I'll come for the prestige, instead of saying Liverpool is the greatest honor of my career, I want to come whatever the cost, then we don't need him. Like, we don't want him. We don't want that kind of a player. We don't sign that kind of a player here. So I'm sure we'll learn more in the coming hours and days, weeks ahead. But I am curious now what Liverpool's response will be. We saw them respond last season. Actually, they responded by going out and getting Gravenberch and getting Endo. So what will their response be now in the remaining weeks of the transfer market being open? I'm curious. Perhaps this was a test to see what the market could be like for a player of his caliber. I am still high on Alan Varela. I would love to see Liverpool go and pursue him. Perhaps that's a backup plan, or perhaps, who knows? Perhaps this was never even part of Hughes and Michael Edwards' plans. We just don't know. We haven't heard directly from them one way or the other. I continue to stand by my faith and trust in Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, and arneslot. I think we have the best leadership in the world backing our club, and, that was never meant to be. If these reports are true, Zubimendi was never meant to be a Liverpool player, and I can't be disappointed in that. Sure, I wanted him. I wanted him to come to our club. I wanted him to be excited to come to our club. Apparently, that's not the case. And we'll move on. Liverpool's bigger than a single player. Liverpool's bigger than quote-unquote failed transfers, which you don't even know if it is a failed transfer. Maybe it was never even in the works. So, yes, disappointed, but ultimately, I can't really be disappointed in something that was never meant to be. So I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. And we go on. We move on. Up the Reds. Let's go.